Hi, today I'm going to show you 4 exercises to help your child start saying their first words. My name is Patricia Ruiz and I'm a bilingual speech language pathologist here at Miami Speech Institute, and I wanted to show you 4 exercises that we do here in therapy to stimulate your child in order for them to start learning more vocabulary words. So let's start. If your child is 12 months, 13 months, they should be saying their first words already, which should be mama, papa, dada, something along those lines. After that, your child will start acquiring more words. So how can we stimulate this child in order to help them say the words a little bit quicker? So here in therapy, we do a few things. So the first thing I recommend that you guys buy are these puzzles. So these wooden puzzles are great because the child can manipulate them easily. They're wood, they're easy to put, they're easy to take away. You can find several different puzzles. There's also these kinds of puzzles. I recommend personally anything that makes sounds. So environmental sounds such as a bus, a fire truck, or an animal puzzle to start. After that, you can pick other things, other objects that maybe don't make noise, but I would like the puzzles at first for your baby to be able to make noise. So they have puzzles that actually make the noise for you, such as this one, but this one's not working. Or you can imitate the noise, such as a cat goes meow, a horse, neigh, or you can buy one if you feel too silly saying the noise. And that comes with the sound. So let's begin. What do you do after you have the puzzle? Which you can buy at Marshall's or at Ross or on the internet, wherever you'd like. They sell them everywhere. Melissa and Doug are usually my favorite ones. So what do? First, you're going to pick the most basic animals. Don't pick the fish. Fish is difficult. Pick the dog and the cat. So you're going to start with 3. So first I would pick the dog, the cat, and maybe the horse. So I'm going to take 3 and I'm going to flash it at my child, at my patient, and I'm just going to say the noise. So I'm going to go woof woof, and I'm going to try for my patient to imitate the noise back. I'm not going to tell him it's a dog. I'm just going to label this as woof woof. I'm going to do the same with the cat and with the horse. Now, I'll go over this with my child a few times during the day, and I'll only use these 3 to begin. I'm not going to incorporate the rest because I don't want to confuse them. So I'm going to go over these. Once my child starts imitating the noise back to me, it doesn't have to be perfect. It could be an approximation. Once they start imitating it back to me, I will add another animal. So I can add the bird, the frog, etc. So we want the child to be able to imitate it back. Once they have it perfect, and the noise is perfect, it's not an approximation, it's not kind of like a dog, it's woof woof, exactly how you taught it, then I would add the environmental noises. So the environmental noises include, let me show you. They include a choo-choo train, so choo-choo, a fire truck, woo woo woo, a bus, a car, a police car, a plane. So you're going to incorporate environmental noises after the animal noises. First the animal, then the environmental noises. You could do either or, but I like this order better. So once they imitate it perfectly, then you can start adding the word. So you're going to go back to the 3 animals you picked, and you're going to tell them woof woof dog. So you're going to add the label to the sound. You're going to do the same with the cat, the same with the horse. So then like that, your child's going to now start imitating the word. It might be an approximation at first, but eventually he or she will say it correctly. So I would try this. This would be my first exercise for a child that's not really speaking, and they should add first words to their vocabulary. This is how we start. This is how I would start here in therapy. So that's one exercise. Now, we can do the second exercise that we do here in therapy are first word cards. These cards you can also get at Marshall's, at Ross, on the internet, wherever you want. I like these first word cards because I'm going to show you. So for example, first, they're big. They're easy to manipulate. They're easy to grab. Second, you can touch them. They're furry. We like that. Kids like that. So this is a cat. and you could touch it, you can show it. So the first thing I would do is obviously do the sound. If they imitate the sound, I do the word. And we're gonna flash these cards. Like I said, I don't like to overwhelm my patients with a lot. I would not use all these cards. I would pick a few, maybe 5 cards, and I would pick things that I have at home. So for example, we can pick shoes. If you have a cat, which I do, keys is something your child sees every day. They see you opening the door, closing the door, getting in the car. Parents are always impressed by like the fact that their child knows what keys are. Well, yeah, they've been watching you open doors for a really long time. So usually keys is a really good pick. Apple. And then you can pick another one if, you know, baby, so they can identify themselves with. So I would pick 5 of these cards to start with. And I would have the child point out what I want. For example, this is the way that it should be done, or the way it's done here in therapy. So I would ask my child, which one are shoes? This one or this one? So we don't want to put a whole bunch of cards. We want it to be a field of 2 cards. So we want the child to reach for shoes. So if he or she doesn't reach for the shoes, we want to flash the shoes in front, cover the cat in the back, and we want to show him shoes. This is the correct way to kind of get the child to understand that these are shoes. You would do the same, apple and baby. So which one's the baby? You know, we want them to kind of reach for it, and we want to facilitate it. We don't need them exactly to come and grab it. You know, you want to facilitate it. If they pick the wrong one, you flash the correct one in the front and do it again, baby. So I would do a combination of this, a combination of the cards, right? This is for him to identify. This is for him or her to label. So identify, label. So this is receptive language, and this is expressive language. We want to kind of stimulate the child in both expressive and auditory. So this would be my second activity that I would do. So my third exercise that I like to do is my monkey. You can pick a toy, you can pick a baby, whatever doll you want. So you want to show your child 3 basic verbs. Verbs come in at 2 years old, but we can still show him so he has the concept of what it is. They're not going to say the verb, but at least they'll understand what the verb means. So we want to show him drink. We don't want to say drinking. Drinking is difficult. It's progressive. It's in the future. It's what we're doing now. We just want to say basic, drink. So monkey drinks. So we want to show the monkey drinks. We want to show the monkey sleeps because it's something we do every day. So the monkey sleeps. And we also want to show the monkey eats. So let's say the monkey eats bread. So we want to show, the monkey eats. I like to pick sleep, eat, and drink because there's 3 verbs that we do all the time that kids would know. You know, it's not something out of their routine. So I would also incorporate the 3 verbs. I would incorporate the noises, the cards, and the 3 verbs. And the last exercise I would do with my patient would be a set of food. So these foods are fun. They have soft foods and they have hard food. It's up to you, your preference. You know, the smaller the child, softer, you know, the older the child, the harder. Anyhow, so I have the soft pineapple. Pineapple would be really difficult. I would not pick, 3 or 5 items to show the child. Pineapple would not be one of them. It's a difficult word to say. It's long. It's not something we eat every day. I mean, I don't. But we want to pick something basic. So I would definitely pick bread, because if you're Spanish, you eat bread. And pan is easy to say. So I would pick, I don't think this is bread. Actually, this is a potato. Sorry. This is bread. So we would pick something basic, such as bread. I would also pick, you can buy any of these fruits, and I have a shopping cart. You can buy any of these fruits at any store. I think these were bought at Target. There's chicken. There's cheese. Banana is a good one, and I'll explain why. And I would pick another one, maybe something that your child eats. Eggs. Is there anything else I would pick? Oh, look, and a cookie. So the idea is for you to pick, again, 3 to 5 items. Don't overwhelm the child with so many options and so many things. We just want to show them the basics. So let's see. So I would still do the same thing that I did before. I would show him banana. We'd put it here, and cheese. And then I would ask them to please pick the banana. You know, you want them to reach for the banana. So you would ask the same thing as you did with the cards, banana and cheese. You would ask them to, which one is the banana? But this is different than the cards, and I'll explain why. It seems to a lot of people that it's the same exercise, but it's not. This is flat. This is a card. It's flat. It's two-dimensional. This is something more concrete. I mean, it's not a real banana or real cheese, but it's something more tangible that you can grab. So it's not the same exercise, even though it kind of looks like it is. So you want to do the same thing. You want to put it out, and you want them to pick the banana versus the cheese or whatever it is that you asked for. Banana is a good fruit to pick because it starts with the letter B. B words are easy. So when it comes to a baby or a child that's between like 12 to 15, 16 months, we want to pick words that are easy. So anything that starts with a B, an M, a P are easy words. So banana would be one. Pan, if you speak Spanish, would be another one. That would be easy. You know, cookie. Cookie's another one that could be easy because the K sound's also easy. Cookie. So this would be my 4th exercise. I would go over with my child. You know, we would identify all of them, and then we would try imitating the word, and then we would try labeling them. If you do this kind of exercises, I don't know, maybe once a day or so for a few weeks, you will see the improvement, and you would see that the child will start to get more stimulated and want to speak more, want to express himself or herself better. Okay, now that I've shown you guys 4 easy steps that you can do to help your child at home, if by any reason you still feel that you rather a professional do it, or you rather get a professional to do it as well, or if you need any advice or any suggestions, you know, you can give me a call. My name's Patricia Ruiz. I am the Miami Speech Institute, and we would be glad to help in whatever questions you may have. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.